Hey, how are y'all? So much happening on my side, but let's get straight into this. I'm very motivated to put out these readings. This is one of my passions here, and I'm not giving it up no matter what, you know. This is something that I've always loved ever since I was a little girl. This has been in me, you know. But anyways, it's time for the Virgo reading. So, what deck do I use? What deck do I use? Let's do this one. Spirit. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Spirit, what does Virgo need to know? 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 It is full moon. So, what does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? 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 What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? You know, you have it's like something in the past had you on guard behind some type of new information you found out, and you change your mind on taking a leap of faith with something that had to do with being generous. Virgo. What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? Thank you. Yeah, something about giving, being generous. So Virgo, you changed your mind because of some type of new information that you received that had you on guard about giving some type of money, being generous. What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? So basically, this is something that once you receive the information and you put your guard up, you decided not to take that leap of faith. You decided not to give. You decided to put thought into what else could it be? What else could there be? And over spilled milk behind this information, you decided not to move forward, not to take this leap of faith. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's like no movement. No moving forward with the Chariot in reverse as well. No moving forward. The Fool in reverse. It's like a complete stop. Complete stop of tears, complete stop of worries, complete stop of taking a leap of faith, complete stop of, maybe it was for the best of you, Virgo. Maybe this was best for you to find out sooner than later. What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? Yeah, you have a Ace of Wands here. Work, creativity, new passionate beginning. What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? This may be something to do with your health, Virgo. I get the vibes that this can be something that has to do with your health. Maybe you changed your mind once you did a little more digging and research on something that has to do with your health. Maybe it's that, or maybe it's something of being generous to someone. What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know with this full moon energy? What is coming out to the light? What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? And thank you. So, see, the Hermit is in reverse here with moving forward. Something about the past coming right back. So, you have a passionate new beginning with new options. So you decided to put a stop from some new information. You decided to not take this leap of faith in the past with something about generosity, giving to someone, giving to something. So you changed your mind on that. Decided to stop something that had to do with emotions. You stopped worrying, you stopped crying, you stopped being sad, and decided not to go forward with this. Some type of stagnation, some type of stop on something that may have been productive at one point, and then you change your mind on moving forward with it and decided to jump into some new passionate beginning with work, something that is creative. Moving forward to some other options is what I see here, and you're moving pretty fast, not stagnant, not introspecting. Maybe this is like moving towards someone from the past. You decided to let go of something that was not serving you to move towards something from the past that you're passionate about, Virgo. What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? Thank you. What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Maybe this is something that has to do with something from your childhood. Or it could just be something new that you never put into practice since the past. Something that you've always wanted to do but never put into practice. And now you have an opportunity to do so, and you're moving fast towards that opportunity. This is something of a romance. That's what this is. Maybe someone that you was interested back then. Maybe you changed your image. Maybe you changed something about you that you may feel that this person may be interested this time around because you're different. Maybe, or maybe, yeah, this might be an ex from the past. There may be something new about you, or maybe something new about an ex here, Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? Yeah, letting go of someone to start something new with someone else is what I see here. This is what I get. And you finding the strength to let go of this something that was not of a wish fulfillment. You're not into this anymore because of some type of new information that you found out. You decided to let go of this sadness with someone else and decided to move forward. So maybe you just decided to let go of some type of sadness through this new information to move towards an option that you're more familiar with. It's something about spirituality here too that you're not giving into. You lost hope with something. Finding the strength to move forward in a different way. You lost hope in something. What does Virgo need to know? What else does Virgo need to know with this deck? What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? I don't know, but I sense something of selfish nature here, Virgo. It's either you or someone else, maybe a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is being selfish, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is being selfish, or you being selfish. Someone here wants full control. So if you can't be in a relationship or in a situation where you can have total control, you want nothing to do with it, Virgo, or it's the other way around. It's like you want full control. If it's not your way, it's the highway is what I see here. Something about, like, if you're not in control, you don't want it. You don't want to move forward with this. You don't want to invest in this. But if you can have control over someone, then you'll move forward with this. Something about family. So someone here rather go against the grain, against what's destiny. Someone here has lost hope in spirituality. Maybe you stopped believing. You stopped believing in God. You stopped believing in psychic stuff. You stopped believing in a lot of stuff that you was believing in because of something you went through. And you lost control and you gave it up, moving forward, and went to a past with passion, moving fast towards that past person, someone who you had romance with in the past, and you decided to let go of something that you had no control over to move towards something that's more familiar. But you don't know what you're getting into. But I do see you being in control. And because it's either you, a father figure, or a husband or a wife who took full control of some type of investment or something like that, and it's about to make family members or family unhappy behind someone taking full control over some type of money. And it's going to be victorious to who has control, but it's going to be messy to others. Something about a loss of stability here is what I see. Some type of ending with a family. There's some type of new rules, new authority, and this is going to destroy a family. Someone likes to be in control. Someone likes to be very in control of everything, in control of money, how the money goes in and goes out, what to invest in. It's like you're moving fast to not lose that opportunity to take full control. What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? Or this could be someone moving towards you very fast and has you on your feet, on your toes, doesn't even give you a chance to think about anything, and they're taking full control over you, Virgo. It could be that too. And this can be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I do see someone being single here and victorious in their own selfishness. Something about being selfish. What does Virgo need to know, spirits? What does Virgo need to know? I don't see anything evil about this control, but it's something that is not of a wish fulfillment, and this is something that went from beliefs to no beliefs now. No hopes. From having hopes to no hopes. Some type of information. Something somebody saw has made everything change. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm like, my eye. It's been some sad news, and I've been kind of like in tears. Someone's mother passed away, and I am just so heavy-hearted right now for her. She's a friend of mine, and I don't know. My eye just... a little itchy from wiping it. But yeah, someone is... Okay, Virgo, someone is getting a position of living a luxurious lifestyle. See, the High Priestess here, this could be someone who is mysterious, you can say, in a way. They're very intuitive. So there's happiness and success right here, but there is some type of cruel intentions from two other people, is what I see here. There's some type of rivalry here over some type of money. This could be some type of inheritance, maybe, or just like making the right choice for a new job, a new creation, maybe a new, maybe a business that has been, that you have been building. Yeah, this is something new. This is something new, and there's like some type of jealousy and cruelty lingering around your happiness, Virgo. Someone is trying to bring you down. Someone who wants full control. Someone who's jealous. There's somebody who's jealous here of your investments, of your triumphs, of your victory. Something is about to be a victory here. And someone may be coming in towards you with a love offer, but you kind of like are iffy about it. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Spirit, what does Virgo need to know? Ooh, okay. So, something about crossed desires, crossed undecisiveness, not knowing if to take the offer or not. I mean, maybe with this reading, you'll know if you're going to make the decision or not. A decision that has to be made behind someone. Yeah, crossroads. A decision that has to be made. Something that you have put your guards down on from the past. And in the near future is going to have some type of consequences. This can be victorious, but there's something that may try to ruin it. Someone is going to try to ruin it, maybe from from your family, a family member, someone who causes perils, downfalls, stagnation, money problems. Right. There's some type of someone may want to celebrate, but you don't. Something about a victory that's not going to be celebrated. There's something here that you healed from, but you don't want to celebrate. You don't want to share this. Something about not wanting to share, something about being greedy, something about keeping it to yourself, something about it's a bigger prize and you rather just keep it to yourself, something like that. I think that this could be a divorce as well. Someone is probably going through a divorce. Yep. I think that someone here is going through a divorce to be able to start a new relationship with someone else. There might have been something that is a third party here as well. Someone who likes to be selfish and greedy, someone who was deceitful and greedy, and there's this truth coming this way with this divorce. And the thing is that someone had their options open. Okay, there's a divorce, and after the divorce, just to be with this new person or whatnot, there's gonna be regrets, because this was only done for money, not for love. There's no love here. There's no love. So this new passionate endeavor that you're going towards and moving fast after the divorce, and yeah, okay, you might have been legally separated, legally an affidavit of divorce was served maybe or something like that, and then it's like moving fast towards something where the grass is not greener, Virgo. That's what I see here. And then you could be happy, but there's no love here. There's no respect. There's no honor. So someone may be pregnant as well, and there's some type of undecisiveness now, and you're stuck. Someone is stuck. Meanwhile, somewhere else, someone is healing. There's nothing to celebrate because there's regrets. This is kind of messy here, but I do see some type of divorce taking place here. Someone ended up with the bigger prize behind the divorce. Meanwhile, the other one, someone ended up victorious and the other one ended up losing it all. Something like that. This is kind of iffy and fucked up here. There's something that's fucked up here. So, let's take these right here. Spirit, what does, oh wow, the moon, secrets about someone being too flighty and moving too fast towards something that just will have them in regrets. The Fool. Yeah. Someone is going to regret moving too fast towards something that is not even it for them. What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Some type of betrayal, deceit, something that, there's happiness here that's not going to last long. It's not going to last long because there's like an in-between here. The happiness is in between cruelty and no love. Usury. Not seeing it, but having to just make a decision. Not seeing, having to make a blindfolded decision. Something that's becoming hard, but it will be victorious. This is, some type of delay and frustration. Failure to face facts. Deep worry. I'm telling you this, it's like somebody's happy but blindfolded. Yep. Stagnation. Ending of a friendship or something like that. This is what I'm talking about. It's like something is not right here. Like someone may be happy, but they're not, maybe the happiness comes from success through money, not something that has to do with love or even logic. This is not even something that's through the mind or the heart. This is more like tangible. Someone was probably being used here for money. Yeah, poor risk, bad odds, possible loss. Someone took a loss. Because you got the 10 of coins and then you have the 10 of cups in reverse. someone who is codependent, someone who likes to flatter to get their way. Someone is being used here or was being used, and throughout the divorce, the user ended up with the big. Someone is very manipulative and got their way. This is what I get here. Someone got their way. Someone got their way. What I said from the beginning, something about that, it's either, if it's not my way, it's the highway type of energy is what I'm picking up here. Because there is happiness, but happiness through success, not happiness for love, or this is just cruel. So the cruel one ends up victorious, is what I'm talking about here. Someone who never had no love but has caused some type of heartache and pain somewhere else. Someone who doesn't believe in God. Someone who doesn't believe in the higher power. Someone who causes a lot of uneasiness and anxiety amongst others when it comes to money. Someone who is a disgrace. Someone who uses willpower to, willpower applied to evil ends. Someone who likes to juggle. If there's no money over here, I'm jumping to the next one. If there's no stability over here, I'm jumping to the next one type of energy here. Duplicity, falsehood, misrepresentation, treachery, dishonor, false friends, and lies. Yeah. Weakness, pettiness, sickness, abuse of power through money. This person is full of trickery for money. What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Somebody lost something and somebody gained it. So someone lost like an inheritance and another person gained it. Something through a family, stability. Someone probably ended up homeless behind this. Through cruelty. Just cruel intentions, Maybe more than one person has ended up in the street or something. It's just cruelty, and then they take and invest the money into whatever they want to, on a sped fast way that doesn't even share. Full control over a situation and just being very petty. This person doesn't even function in bed. This person is sick. This person. Whether they have a pussy or a dick, if they have a dick, it doesn't stand up. They need pills or something, and I'm sorry to say it like this, because I don't make fun of people like that, but this is what the fuck is coming out, Here goes the cursing Mary. Here goes the Mary who cursing, because she sees fuckery all over the table right now. This person gets their way, or the highway. This person is sleight of hand. They use anything in their power to be able to get away with the bigger prize. This is someone who has lack of faith, exactly. Abuse of power. Impotent, somebody who cannot perform sex. Maybe that's the reason why they do this. What does Virgo need to know? This is maybe why they do this, go around breaking hearts and all that, because they're just someone who just ain't no good in that department, and they just take it out on others. Sadness, trouble, perversity, sadness again. Selfishness, sadism, a dangerous or wicked person, cruelty, conflict. What did I say? Third party. They're happy. They're happy doing this. Is somebody for the past, or this is someone from your childhood. This is a family member, Virgo. Something of that nature. What does, wow, Virgo need to know? Yeah. Or maybe this is someone who you had a romantic relationship with, a family, you got kids with them, there's a divorce, someone is very cruel, someone might have paid the lawyer to get the divorce and get the bigger price for them. Some way, somehow, there's some type of cruelty and under the table shit going on here. Some illegal shenanigans going on here. Yep. Someone was getting paid for this cruel, authoritative person to give them what they wanted. Whatever it cost, they paid for it, and the truth is about to come out. This fool is about to be exposed, and it's going to be a success after the exposure of this fool in the upcoming future, Virgo. Something that was unfair, of course. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? Yeah. And then after the truth comes out about prosperity without happiness, about misused wealth, wasted money, corruption by money, miserliness, greed, fool's gold. What did I say? There's a truth about someone who received some money that they wasn't supposed to receive. And the family is going to be happy again once this truth comes out to the light. Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? This is for the upcoming future, right? Yeah. A sympathetic person is the one who's going to most likely handle it the way it should be handled. This thief, the Seven of Swords came out right here. A user, someone who's been stealing for a long time, Virgo. This person has been stealing from the family wealth for years and years and years, and this is about to be exposed. A lot of obstacles and things may get in the way. Strange things may take place. Strange things may happen before this person is revealed. Unless this reading, once you hear it, it reveals the truth and you take full control and don't let this troll take over and do all this nonsense with investing the money in some type of corruption. Because if they take control of the money with this lawyer involved, what's going to happen is they're going to invest it in something that's corrupt, and this money is going to be lost. And it might not be retrievable. It might be something that you might not be able to get back once it's lost. Okay, see what I'm talking about? I ain't talking shit because my cards ain't lying. You see this right here? This is the Four of Swords in reverse, but the Four of Swords in reverse in this deck, right? Because this deck has the Ankh in the back, right? So, let's get into the Isis Oracle type of information right now. So, what it says here. Activity, circumspection, precaution, economy, guarded advancement, desire to recover what is lost. So then you have continued oppression, following old ways, living in a rut, unhappy marriage, inability to affect any worthwhile change. So this, again, like I said, this can be a divorce, and there's some type of corruption going on with this divorce. Someone who does not deserve the money is getting the money type of shit, or the bigger prize, the house, whatever. Certain people are going to stay, an unhappy family behind the divorce because the wrong person stays with the house or whatever and everybody else has to go, something like that. And here you go, Virgo. Here goes the Hermit. This is your energy. Counsel, knowledge, solicitude, self-illumination, discretion, caution. You know, it's like going back into your shell because of what this person did. False prosperity, suspicion, untrusting person, fear of failure, hoarding, love of material wealth, hoarder, usurer, skinflint, miser, ungenerous person, inability to share, greed, fear, financial upset, acquisitiveness. This person is just bad, and they're going to cause nothing but gossip. You know, misery loves company. This person has, you know, is treacherous. Beware of help offered. Adverse business advice. Assistance with an ulterior motive. This person is no good. I don't know what's going on, Virgo. You know more than me with this situation right here. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got right here with this oracle deck. One card, please, Spirit, for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? One card, please. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Give me one card, please. What does Virgo need to know? One card, please. One card, please. What does Virgo need to know? Thank you. Scales of balance. Ancient Tantra of the soul, right? Scales of balance. Scales of balance. You are in the process of sacred relationship healing of the divine masculine and divine feminine energies within your own soul. This is the advanced spiritual path of Tantra. It is the connection of the body and soul. The effect of this inner divine relationship healing is genuine enlightenment of the mind and the body. The body becomes a living sacred temple of light, energy, and wild aliveness. This embodiment can be experienced in movement, in deep stillness, in vitality, and in quietness. Hermit mode. Exactly. You are a tantrika, a sacred priestess of the tantric arts. Some people mistakenly believe that Tantra is simply about sexuality, but it is in truth the journey of the soul to bring masculine and feminine polarities into wholeness, love, unity, and empowerment. To learn to be the enlightened path in every element of your being. This is soul building, work that is in great service to the spiritual healing and evolution of humanity, which is in deep need of those such as yourself, who can help create sacred connection between mind and body. It might be though your own personal healing of your body, mind, connection, and perhaps through your healing services for others that you walk your tantric path. It might be done in a private way or in an obvious way. What matters is that it feels right for you. Walking this path authentically is a choice to live in dedication to the sacred work of Isis, who taught us about the creative power that could come of healing the relationship between masculine and feminine consciousness. See, this is what I'm talking about. I was talking about this from the beginning of the reading. So, there's no love here. Someone was not believing in God. Someone is not believing in the higher power. They're going to have a rude awakening behind all this wrongdoing. You know, someone is going to learn. Someone is going to learn the hard way, is what I perceive of this message. See, scales of balance, justice. This could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that you may be dealing with, Virgo. This could be something of that nature, but the balance, the scales, you know, it's about balance. You are guided to accept this healing through learning to balance the masculine and feminine energies within yourself and your relationships with others. Hello. Balancing, give and take. That's what I was talking about with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You change your mind to not give. Balancing, give and take. Directing and flowing. Play and solitude are ways to do this now. Learning to feel as comfortable as possible with your sexual and spiritual nature. Seeing how they can complement rather than compete with each other is helpful too. Connection with the body is the most powerful form of healing for the feminine energy, as it holds the secrets of divine feminine wisdom. This can occur through movement, dance, and yoga that is based on body awareness and presence, rather than necessarily involving fast-flowing postures that may take you more into your head than your body. You can come more into your body through time in nature, swimming, laying in the sun, resting or walking, provided that you stay present in the physical sensations that you experience. Like I said from the beginning, something about health, something about things that you are experiencing and that you're finding out may make you feel a little off balance and stuff, and you need to like get back into that mode. Like it was saying from the beginning with the Hierophant, the beliefs and ethics, something about the information, something about the beliefs, something about balance, something about equal give and take. Somebody's being greedy, so it becomes like a part of you. If you see someone who's being greedy and you live with them, you may start becoming like them, knowing that you're not like that. So it's like time to put it into practice again. Mentally, you might be fucked up behind what you've been seeing and experiencing. And you might have been like, I don't believe in God anymore because of this and this and that. He doesn't answer my prayers. And, you know, you may have to repent for these things. If it's you, Virgo, if it's someone else and you are helpful to them, helping them understand that they were wrong and that they must ask for forgiveness. You know, something about having to ask for forgiveness here. Someone is going to have regrets. I did say this. So it's time to put the work in. Virgo, whether it's you or someone you know, a family member, someone who did wrong. This oracle also comes as a guide for your path of inner healing and service. You are encouraged to explore divine masculine and feminine healing within yourself, specifically at this time. This may involve forgiveness of past relationships with significant males or females in your life. It may also require an adjustment of softening to allow in feminine wisdom, or cutting out some distraction or draining situations or relationship that minimize your sense of your own power and capacity to use masculine wisdom well. Someone who's being manipulative with you, Virgo. So either you or them. It's like you need to get back in tune with what's regular, what's normal in your life, in your movement, in your body, in your mind, in your soul. What's normal? What's true? What's not? You know, the balancing. You're used to a certain thing, and now it's like maybe through this divorce, it's like you gotta relearn how to relive life. Not so much the right way, but accordingly. I don't know. You know more than me, Virgo. You know more than me in your situation, how it resonates, how it would work for you to come back in tune with yourself. as you deal with these things that are, because you cannot ignore them. You have to deal with these things, but also you have to find yourself and find balance. Because this is crazy. It'll be hard for me too. But I wish you luck, Virgo, with the situation. I really do. I wish you luck with all of this madness that's going on. However it applies, whether it's family situation, divorce, whatever it is. I wish you well with this. I wish you peace. I wish you find your solution to these things, balance, everything you need to do for this to go a little more smoother in the upcoming near future. Good luck with this, and peace out.